Tribunal fireworks over live broadcast. At the presidential election petition court, as it began its sitting on Monday, opposition parties have demanded that there will be a live broadcast of the court proceedings, which mark the first legal battle. One of the issues that the presidential election petition court will first attend to is demand by the opposition parties for a live broadcast of its proceedings. Though the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate, former Vice President of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, and his Labour Party counterparts, Peter Obi, in the suits they filed against the victory of the All Progressive Congress standard bearer, Bola Tinubu, demanded that there will be a live broadcast. Currently, 4 political parties are contesting the victory of Tinubu in the 2023 general elections. The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Mahmoud Yakubu, had declared on 1st of March that Tinubu, the president-elect, was the winner on grounds that his party scored a majority of votes that was cast at the poll. March 1 signaled the opening for submission of petitions regarding the presidential election following the announcement of the president-elect. The PEPC is now set to hear cases alleging non-compliance with electoral laws and guidelines, as well as various irregularities and electoral malpractices. The 4 political parties and the candidates are challenging the outcome of the 25th of February 2023 presidential election on grounds of non-compliance with the electoral laws, as well as the guidelines of Inec. They raised various issues which still ongoing in court for determination bordering on alleged corrupt practices, overvoting of citizens, and non-qualification of the president-elect, among others. In addition, the petitioners also allege that February 25 presidential election was characterized by massive irregularities and electoral malpractices following Inec's failure to electronically upload the results immediately from its polling units to the Inec results viewing portal. Legal experts are of the opinion that the case has the potential to reshape Nigeria's political landscape as it touches on fundamental issues on electoral integrity and on the rule of law. Now, for instance, a lawyer, Obi Atiku, a senior advocate of Nigeria, said the agitation that the petition should be determined before the 29th of May 2023, a presidential inauguration, was reasonable. But as it is, it's not feasible because we have some days to the D-Day because of the provision of the Constitution, which allowed for 180 days before the conclusion of the election contest. He stated it is ideal, but within the context of where we are today, constitutionally and statutorily, it is not feasible. However, that can be good grounds to suggest an amendment to the provision of the Constitution and the Electoral Act, whereby elections may have to be held at least a year before the handover date. Elections should be held a year at least before the handover date. Okay. I reason with what he said because if there are discrepancies or grievances, it should have been ironed out even before the president-elect is put in power. It will make sense for a president-elect to be inaugurated and celebrated as president, and that court now declares his winning as null and void. It's going to really be a disgrace to him, a disgrace to the party, and even a disgrace to Nigeria in front of our external bodies. One of the highlights of the proceedings is the motion on notice filed by Atiku and the PDP for live broadcasts of the presidential tribunal proceedings. And there's a new twist now in which ABC are opposing the live broadcast of the proceedings from the tribunal, saying it is childish, it's shambolic, that it is not even as advisable. That will be a laughing stock to the neighboring and also countries who are looking up to Nigeria. At a court sitting, Atiku and PDP through their legal team led by Chris Uche, a senior advocate of Nigeria. They announced that the application has been filed for some days and they expect the tribunal to dance to their tune by showing the live coverage of day-to-day proceedings over the city. He insisted that their case against Tinubu was a matter of national concern and public interest. He said he won't back down, and specifically he applied for another direct in the court registry and the practice of modalities for admission of media practitioners and their equipment in the courtroom. He argued that the case involved the electorate in the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal County Authority who participated in the presidential poll and have the constitutional right to be part of the proceedings. More so, in the motion, he said the international community was equally interested in issues pertaining to Nigeria's electoral process. As of today, the United States, represented by Secretary, congratulated Bola Ahmed Tinubu on his swearing in that's coming in a few days, and the dialogue they had was that the US will continue to support Nigeria in all areas, in all proceedings. Fine, Atiku was visibly angry. He said the election was not fair and fair, it was shambolic, but the US did not see anything to it, and the US understands better that the election in Nigeria can be a funny one, and it needs to be taken to court and for the tribunal to give its final verdict. More so, in motion, he said the international community was equally interested in issues pertaining to Nigeria's electoral process. The aggrieved party stated with the huge and tremendous technological advancement and development in Nigeria and beyond, including current trend by the court towards embracing electronic procedures, virtual hearing and electronic filing, a departure from the rules to allow a regulated televising of the proceedings in this manner is in consonance with a maxim that justice must not only be done, but must be seen, not only be done. Justice must be seen. Yeah, which type of justice? All the justice I'm referring to is not the justice of maybe a revenge by killing a fellow human. No, this is not the type of justice that we need. We need justice in politics. We need justice in all facets of life in Nigeria. Anyway, we await the final conclusion of the court and also the verdict of the court on the televising or rather, I beg your pardon, of live coverage of the meeting, in short, between APC, Inec, and PDP, and also on other stakeholders.